Hi, my name is Angus Ho with Daddy Debt, a part of the Ash Management Group. I want to show how you can budget as a full-time engineer, make real estate investments, and live an exceptional family life as a dad. So come along with me in this journey of wealth. Today I want to share with you the top 10 tips of how to pay down your debt faster. The average debt in America is around $137,000. So, how do you pay down that debt faster? Tip number 1, pay more than the minimum payment. You see that $10 minimum payment, you see that $3,000 credit limit, and you're tempted to use that tap feature on your credit card. But wait, did you see that 29.99% credit card interest rate? Think about it. If you have $100 on your credit card and you only pay the $10 minimum, it's going to take you at least 10 months to pay it off. In those 10 months, anything could happen. Your tire goes out and you have to replace it. You get an injury and all of a sudden you have to go to the hospital. Something happens to the house and you have to repair it. It is not worth putting more expenses onto your credit card. It is not worth just paying the minimum payment if you could pay more. Not only that, but you need to pay it one more month to pay off the $9.16 of interest that you have accumulated over the 10 months. As an investor myself, it is real tough making even 2% interest. So why would you pay the credit card company 19.99% interest? Tip number 2. Try the debt snowball method. Dave Ramsey coins it the debt snowball method after the book The Total Money Makeover. This method is about learning to walk before you run. It's about being consistent with your debt paydown, just like when you're working out or trying to run a marathon. On the first month, maybe you run 1 mile a day. Then the second month, you run 2 miles a day. And then the next month, you run 5 miles a day. And eventually, you can run the whole entire marathon. The debt snowball method is the same thing. You pay off your smallest debt, and then you make yourself to the largest debt. This method might not be the fastest way, because the fastest way is paying the debt with the largest interest rate first. But it is a mentality thing where you get comfortable paying down your debt. Try to get the hang of paying off one credit card at a time, starting with their smallest, and making yourself to the biggest. Tip number 3. Pick up a side hustle. Saving your money and spending less is only one way to pay down your debt. Making more money is another way. There are so many jobs out there that you can pick up as a side hustle. Maybe being a DJ or a photographer, or maybe even babysitting. If I said anything that you liked for a side hustle, make sure you smash that like button and push that subscribe button. I guarantee you that getting rich is a lot of hard work and a lot of hustle, but so is getting out of debt. Look at the silver lining. At least you'll learn some good habits going from negative to 0. Then going from 0 to a millionaire will be no problem. Tip number 4. Create and live with a bare bones budget. Have you seen extreme cheapskates? Well, actually don't be like them, but learn from them. The road to riches isn't about buying premium right off the gate. Premium is about working hard first and then rewarding yourself. Think of your money that you make as the calories you eat. You only need 2,000 calories per day. You don't need to overconsume. Think about it, you can buy from Walmart at an everyday value of $5 per steak, or you can go to the keg and have someone cook it for you for $50. At the end of the day, you still eat 250 calories. Tip number 5, sell everything you don't need. Go through your house and look at everything and decide, what don't you need? Do you need all those DVDs? And do you need all those computer monitors? Or look through your closet, do you need all those clothes? Sell those things and pay down your debt. I'm sure it's much more convenient to have all those things, but is it worth working twice as hard to pay down your debt? Sometimes I ask myself, why do I even need to go to a restaurant to pay for food? Then I need to eat it and gain all that extra fat. Then I need to go purchase a gym membership. Then I need to show up at the treadmill to work it all off. Is that worth it? Just don't go to the restaurant. Stop it at step 1. Don't buy what is not a necessity and sell everything you don't need. Tip number 6, get a seasonal part-time job. Do you like football? Maybe you should get a job at the concession stand and work and watch the football game at the same time. Do you like golf? Maybe you can get a job at the pro shop. Not only will it give you a thrill of what you need, but you'll get paid doing something that you love. If you like golf or you like football, make sure you smash that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. You can also get a part-time job that is non-committal, like Uber driving or skip the dish driving. Join something like Amazon Turk or Fiverr and display your skills while getting paid. Make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you have any of those jobs already and you like this tip. Tip number 7, consolidate all your credit cards. If your bank is willing to increase your credit limit, make sure you consolidate all your credit cards to the lowest interest rate. It doesn't hurt to ask the bank to consolidate all your credit cards. The worst they can say is no, and at least you know you tried. Let your bank know that you're committed to paying down all your debt and that you are having a little bit of difficulty paying it off. Let's just say that you are making the minimum monthly payment of $10 and that you have $1,000 in credit card debt. By consolidating your 29.99% credit card to your 19.99% credit card, you are saving $1,159.66 in interest. Think about it, that is 216 months or 18 years of interest that you could save. Tip number 8, use your savings. Yes, they do say that you should have a rainy day fund or you should put 20% of your earnings into your savings. But guess what? Your rainy day is here! Use your savings. Let's just say that you have $100 saved up. If you leave it in cash underneath your mattress, that is making 0% interest. Or if you keep it in the savings account, that is most likely earning you about 0.1% interest. All in the while, your $1,000 credit card debt is accumulating 19.99% of interest. Just think about it. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to save your money. So, spend it on your debt. Tip number 9. Drop expensive habits. Don't pay for subscriptions. Do you have maybe Netflix? Do you abuse Netflix? Do you watch it every day for at least 3 hours? Or are you the person that only watches Netflix once a month? Like what Americano said, does Netflix spark joy in your life? If not, forget them!
U.S. presidents, what do you think?
Yeah, just keep Washington, Lincoln, and the fat one.
Forget them!
Hey, you can't throw those away. Those are perfectly good memories.
The names of every cutie pie princess doll.
Yes, that is critical information. Glitterstorm, Honey Pants, and
Forget them!
What about your gym membership? Are you going there every day? Or are you only going there once a month? Does the gym spark joy in your life? If it doesn't, forget them!
Forget them!
Or what about your hardware store habits or your shopping sprees? If it doesn't spark joy in your life, forget them!
Forget them!
Speaking about forgetting habits in your life, don't forget to hit that like button, or if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Tell me about your bad spending habits in the comments section below. Tip number 10, step away from temptations. One of my favorite temptations is getting a coffee every day. Sometimes I like going to Starbucks and getting a $6 coffee. Sometimes I feel like maybe going to Tim Hortons for a $1.50 coffee. During drink days, McDonald's have $1 any size coffee, which is very tempting. Graham Stephen only drinks 20-cent coffees.
Let's dive into one of the most controversial and debated topics of financial advice in 2019, and that would be whether or not this cup of coffee is making you poor. That's right, today we're going to be talking about coffee. This is a highly argued topic between two completely opposite ends of the spectrum. In the one corner, you have financial gurus blaming millennials' poor financial decisions on the purchase of avocado toast and the daily habit of buying coffee. And in the other corner, we have the mindset that you should just go and buy it and enjoy life because $3 is not going to make that big of a difference in your lifestyle.
It is the stuff that he makes at home. And I agree with him. We don't need to spend that much money on coffee. He goes on a huge rant about buying coffee. You can see his video right here. What are your temptations? Maybe it's cigarettes or alcohol or wine. Why won't you tell me what your temptations are in the comment section below? Well, that's it. Those are my top 10 tips of how to pay down your debt faster. And if you like to hear more budgeting, engineering, or real estate tips, please leave a comment for what you want to hear. Smash that like button, subscribe button, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I post new videos every week on Sundays. From the Ash Management Group, this is Daddy Debt, saving you money.